Have you ever looked at your bank account and thought, I work hard, I do everything right, so why does wealth still feel like it's out of reach? So, you're not alone and you're not broken. Here's a radical thought. Maybe the real problem isn't your effort, your job, or even your luck. Maybe, it's your mind. Welcome to Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by THarvEker, book that doesn't just tell you how to earn more, but how to become the kind of person who attracts wealth like a magnet. Let's start with the man who wrote it. THarvEker isn't your typical finance guru. He's not a suit in a skyscraper. He's a guy who failed over and over until something clicked. After a string of failed businesses, Eker built a retail empire and became a millionaire in just 2.5 years. His secret wasn't a better product, it wasn't luck. It was rewiring the way he thought about money. That's the heart of his work today, transforming the internal game so the external results follow. Let us dive into 5 of Eker's most powerful ideas, explained with a metaphor that sticks. Idea number 1. Your money blueprint. Picture your financial life like a house. Most of us spend years trying to redecorate. New job, new budget app, new investment strategy. But none of that works if the foundation is cracked. Your blueprint, the beliefs you inherited about money, determines everything. If you were taught that money is the root of all evil, or rich people are greedy, that's the blueprint you're building on. Eker says, if you want a new result, you need a new blueprint. Idea number 2. Rich people see doors, not walls. Imagine 2 people standing in front of a locked door. The poor mindset says, we're stuck. The rich mindset? Where's the key, or better yet, let's build a new door. Eker emphasizes that wealthy people take responsibility. They don't blame the economy, their boss, or their parents. They own their lives and look for ways forward when others give up. Idea number 3. Your words are your wealth. Think of your inner voice like the steering wheel of your life. Keep saying, I'm just not good with money. And guess where you're headed? Straight to the land of overdraft fees and paycheck-to-paycheck living. Eker insists that your self-talk isn't fluffy nonsense, it's brain programming. You change your language, and you start changing your reality. Idea number 4. Money needs management. Picture your income as a garden. If you ignore it, weeds take over. If you manage it, planting, watering, pruning, you grow something beautiful. Eker's jar system is simple. Divide your income into clear categories: necessities, saving, investing, learning, fun, and giving. It's not sexy, it's not flashy, but it works. Idea number 5. Wealth is a thermostat. Success doesn't strike like lightning, it's more like a thermostat. You set it to a certain level, and unless you consciously turn it up, it'll snap back every time. That's why people win the lottery and lose it all. Or get a raise and end up broke anyway. Eker says, set a higher financial standard for yourself. If you slip, don't panic, just turn the dial back up. Now, before you rush to implement all of this, hold up. Let's be fair. This book isn't without criticism. Criticism number 1. It can feel too simplistic. Some readers argue that Eker oversimplifies. Turning lifelong financial issues into quick catchphrases can be motivating, but not always practical when you're refacing real-life bills, debt, and stress. Criticism number 2. It downplays systemic barriers. Not everyone starts from the same place. Eker's think rich to be rich message can feel tone-deaf to those dealing with generational poverty, discrimination, or chronic illness. Criticism number 3. His stories can feel recycled. Eker shares his personal rags to riches story multiple times. While inspiring, some say it's repeated too often, almost like a marketing hook more than a message. Criticism number 4. Risk-taking isn't one size fits. Feel the fear and do it anyway? Might sound epic, but in real life, some risks need careful planning, not blind leaps. Taken to literally, this advice can lead to avoidable mistakes. So what should you actually do with all this? Let's break it down into 3 actionable steps you can start using today. 1. Audit your blueprint right. Down 5 things you remember hearing about money as a kid. Then ask, are these helping me or holding me back? Awareness is the first hammer in breaking the old mold. 2. Start the jar system, even if you're earning a little. Get into the habit of splitting your money into buckets. Spending, saving, investing, learning, playing, giving. It's not about how much you have. It's about how you manage it. 3. Speak wealth into your life. Choose 3 affirmations about wealth that resonate with you. Say them daily. Not because they're magical, but because they train your brain to expect success, not sabotage it.
Ow.
Now here's the twist you probably didn't expect. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind doesn't stand alone. It's part of a much bigger conversation, an echo in a hall of legendary books on success and financial transformation. Let's connect the dots. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill told us, success begins with thought. He believed in definiteness of purpose, setting a clear goal and pursuing it with burning desire. Eker, he hands you the map to your subconscious. Same philosophy, different language. Both teach you to decide who you are before you chase what you want. Then we have Atomic Habits by James Clear, where Eker changes beliefs, Clear changes behavior. Eker is the architect. Clear is the bricklayer. Build the right identity and stack the right habits, wealth becomes inevitable. In The Psychology of Money, Morgan Housel reminds us that behavior beats knowledge. Eker would say, your behavior is the child of your belief. Same idea, just from opposite ends. Then there's Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. Taught us the difference between working for money and making money work for you. Eker shows you why most people never get to that point, because their internal thermostat is stuck in survival mode. Your money or your life teaches that every dollar represents your life energy. Your echoes that. Money is a reflection of how you value yourself and your time. Both books challenge you to redefine wealth less as a number, more as a reflection of meaning. In The Simple Path to Wealth, J.L. Collins cuts through the noise. Spend less, invest simply, and trust compound interest. But even he admits the real struggle isn't knowledge, it's emotion. Eker gives you the emotional reset. Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman exposes our biases, how we make irrational financial decisions every day. Eker again says, change your beliefs and you'll change your behaviors. And finally, The Happiness Trap by Russ Harris teaches us not to chase comfort, but to act in line with our values even when it's hard. Eker, he tells you to feel the fear and take action anyway. Different roads, same destination. A life you design, not one you default into. So here's the real question. Which piece are you missing? Is it belief, behavior, action, awareness? Here's a deeper one to chew on. If you had to rewire just one belief about money this week, what would it be? Drop it in the comments. Let's make this real. Let's turn ideas into identity, because once you shift your mind, the rest of your life tends to follow.